Praise is what I do when I want to be close to you. I lift my hands in praise. Welcome back to your spiritual sports segment on Rhema Gospel Radio. I'm CJ. Major League Baseball had 12 games in action at the ballparks as the Baltimore Orioles defeat the Chicago White Sox 5-3 with 10 strikeouts from Jason Hamil. The Chicago Cubs lost to the Miami Marlins 5-3 as they swept the Cubbies. The Texas Rangers pounded the Detroit Tigers 10-3 as Yu Darvish notched his second win of the season. The LA Dodgers eked out a one-run win against the Milwaukee Brewers 4-3 as Matt Kemp continued his hot hitting streak with a home run. The Minnesota Twins lost by one run to the New York Yankees 7-6 as Curtis the Grandin Man Granderson belted not one, not two, but 3 home runs. The Cincinnati Reds outswung the defending champion St. Louis Cardinals 6-3 as Bronson Aurora got his first start and his first win by going 8 strong innings, while the Tampa Bay Rays blasted the Toronto Blue Jays 9-4 with a home run from Evan Longoria. The Houston Astros crushed the Washington Nationals 11-4 with triples in the first inning. The Atlanta Braves demolished the Arizona Diamondbacks 10-2 as Freddie Freeman launched a home run and drove in 5 runs. The Oakland A's knocked off the LA Angels 4-2. The Cleveland Indians edged out the Seattle Mariners 2-1 as the Indians rallied in the 9th inning to seal the deal. And the Philadelphia Phillies shut out the San Diego Padres 2-0 as Vance Worley struck out 11 in 7 innings of work. In sporting news, the NCAA is standing by their decision of banning the UCONN's men's basketball program from next year's postseason play due to several years of low scores on the NCAA's academic progress rate, commonly referred to as APR. The decision has ignited concern from members of Congress since UConn argued the penalties applied affects the current student athletes as the penalties were applied retroactively. A letter was sent by 6 members of Connecticut's congressional delegation expressing their concern, but Bob Williams, an NCAA spokesman, stated colleges have known about the standard and the penalties thereof since 2006 and stated, quote, every other team at the University of Connecticut and every other team in the entire Northeast met the standard, so obviously the standard was well known and others met the standard, close quote. In the words of T.O., get your popcorn ready. Mixed martial arts will have one of the most anticipated fights this year in UFC 145 as Jon Jones, who is 24 and the current UFC light heavyweight champion, will battle his former training partner, former friend, and former champion Rashad Evans, who is 32 this Saturday night at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. Jones has all the physical advantages in height, reach, and age, but the younger Jones is not the favorite against his elder Evans to retain his belt. So, as I said before, get your popcorn ready. For some quick news and notes in the second segment, Penn State has agreed to provide more than $5.5 million in payments and benefits to Joe Paterno's estate and family members under the late football coach's employment contract, although a family lawyer says the Paternos did not sign away their right to sue. Coaching great Pat Summitt stepped down yesterday as coach of the Lady Vols and stated, quote, it's been a great ride, it's been a privilege, close quote. And finally, St. Louis Rams defensive coordinator Greg Williams, suspended indefinitely by the NFL for his role in the New Orleans Saints bounty program, has already begun the process of working toward being reinstated. And congratulations to Minister Bernard Resett and Rhema Gospel Radio on celebrating their 5th anniversary. May God continue to work through you to be a blessing to others. This sports segment was sponsored by Simple Church Ministry, where they are not the spectator sport we Christians call church. For more information on their philosophies and inner workings, please visit their website at simplechurchministry.org. To catch archives of your spiritual sports segment, log on to my brand new blog site, CEEJAY and make sure you follow me on Twitter at CEEJAY And stay tuned for more updates in your next spiritual sports segment, where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and have a faithful Friday. And in closing, as justice is beginning to take shape, I am still Trayvon Martin.